Hey guys, good morning. How are we doing today? Let us know what you think of this. We're in uncharted territory. We've never done something like this before. So, how are you guys feeling about your distance learning? Are you getting too much work? Are you getting not enough work? Try to follow, I think, how you would do the schedule normally. So, today we have 45 minutes of English. All SAM classes actually have 45 minutes today. So, for 45 minutes today, you should be in an English style setting. You can, I guess, watch a TV show in English, maybe listen to a podcast. You can watch these videos of me, or I've put up on YouTube, you'll see that I'm actually reading some books to the younger grades, and you can watch them. You can work on your project. How's everything going with that? Does everything work? Access to all the links and stuff? We kind of understand where we need to go. We're still here for you as teachers. So if you have any questions or any worries, or you just want to write an email and say, hi, I'm bored at home, I don't know what I'm doing with this, go ahead. You guys do it during the holidays and you know I love it. So if you have a little project on the side going, or you're doing some art, feel free to send me through some things. I've been reading the news a lot lately, and it looks like we're not going to be alone with our school closing. It's a big movement that they're trying to do around the world. Even in Canada, they've closed the schools now. So I guess we just got to hit a little bit ahead of everyone else. Anyways, today I'm going to read you another girl from my book. So I guess today what you can do is you can read over the one that I'm going to, here, I printed it out for me. The English one that I'm going to post on the blog or on Google Classroom. You can listen to me reading it as well, if that's easier for you. And you can work on your project. I hope you've all been discovering some really cool girls. Oh, another thing. I know you guys can't see it, but I was at school yesterday getting some supplies and stuff and making some videos there. And in the hallway, in the main building, they have all of these posters of powerful women who have changed the world. So we're not the only ones doing something like this. In secondary, they did a really similar project, and it looks beautiful. So get excited when you come back. You'll see a lot of cool stuff. So I meant to pick my page before, and I didn't. So just give me a second to find Malala. Malala, she's on page 104. Here we go. Okay, so today, I've got weird light going on. Today we're going to learn about Malala. This is her illustration. Okay? And we talked a little bit about her during school today. Not today, obviously not today. Tuesday. Right? She was the one who spoke up for girls and their right to actually go to school, and she got in a lot of trouble for it, but she's done some really amazing things with her life since. So I'll let you look at the picture while I read. Once there was a girl who loved school. Her name was Malala. Malala lived in a peaceful valley in Pakistan. One day, a group of armed men called the Taliban took control of the valley. They frightened people with their guns. The Taliban forbade girls from going to school. Many people disagreed, but they thought it would be safer to keep their girls at home. Malala thought this was unfair and wrote about it online. She loved school very much, so one day she said on TV, "Education is power for women. The Taliban are closing girls' schools because they don't want women to be powerful." A few days later, Malala got on her school bus as usual. Suddenly, 2 Taliban men stopped the bus and shouted, "Which one of you is Malala?" When her friends looked at her, the men fired their guns, hitting her in the head. Malala was rushed to the hospital, and she did not die. Thousands of children sent her get well cards, and she recovered faster than anyone could have imagined. "They thought bullets would silence us, but they failed," she said. "Let us pick up our books and our pens. They are our most powerful weapons. One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world." Malala is the youngest person to ever receive the Nobel Peace Prize. Now, the Nobel Peace Prize is something that's, it's kind of normally given to old people. And it's a prize that they give in lots of different things. So they give one for books, they give one for science. I think they even give one for economy and people who have made big changes there. And the Peace Prize is probably the most important one because it's the one for people who have done something really remarkable, really special in the world. Like Malala, being brave enough to stand up for what she believed in and speak up for women all over the world. Since this was written, she's done a lot more things and she's become a face that everybody recognizes. She does charity work. Well, not charity work per se, but she's really become an advocate for education for women in countries where they might not always have access to it, because we're lucky. You know, we live in countries where it's not even a question of whether women or not could go to school, but that's not the case everywhere in the world. All right, I'm going to leave you guys for today. Send me any messages that you want or send us any videos or anything. If you have questions, don't worry about asking them, and enjoy your Friday.